If a mass shooting happened in Billings, local emergency personnel say they are as prepared as any in the country.
The Billings Fire and Police departments have been working together with the latest tactics to save lives. Q2's David J. reports on the active shooter and rescue task force response training.
All right, I got an open door, right?
An active shooter portion of that component is law enforcement's response to an active shooter situation and how we are able to quickly eliminate the threat. But usually in active shooter situations, we have high numbers of casualties and injured.
We're not getting into the hot zone to where they think the shooter still is, but we are getting into the warm zone where they've kind of cleared that area. We somewhat know where the shooter is, and under their protection, we are starting care.
The training involves a report of a shooting at the Billings Career Center.
If I can bring 10 or 15 fire department personnel with me, with my 10 officers, now I have more manpower to deal with the mass numbers of casualties.
You know, we don't have to do what they do, we have to learn what they're doing so we can, effectively make the whole operation work the way it's supposed to.
The police and firefighters are entering each classroom, trying to find out if there are any more shooters and threats, and also looking for victims.
That's clear.
It is our goal to get the fire department and EMS into where the injured are at as soon as possible.
You know, we're going to extract those victims and bring them all to a central, what we call a casualty collection point. And that's where we can start to begin treatment.
The practice is the preparation in case of a real shooting.
Law enforcement can't do this alone. EMS can't do this alone. Fire can't do it alone. The hospitals aren't able to do this alone. And this is truly one of those incidents that we have to really come together as a community with our resources and utilize them.
Two different occupations, but when you put the two together, you have an outstanding organization that's protecting the citizens of Billings. We're well ahead of the pace out there.
In Billings, David J., MTN News.
And everyone in both of those departments will have gone through the one-day training this week.